Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your homegirl Ella. That's me. And girl, if you are new here, welcome. If you are old here, welcome back to y'all already know. Welcome to the tribe. So today we're coming to y'all. Well, I'm coming to y'all, just me. With another story time. Girl, this story time so ghetto. Got me some wine, and y'all, let's get into this story time. Today's story time is gonna be about, girl, one of the worst ghettoest dates I have ever been on in my entire existence of existence. This story time happened, I want to say probably like 4 years ago, maybe. Well, girl, let's get on to it, cause y'all know I be rambling and talking and shit. But this story time happened about 4 years ago, girl. I decided to go on this date with this guy that I shouldn't have went on a date with, girl. He was so motherfucking broke and tired. It was crazy. So, he had been trying to get me on a date forever, but I always felt like, wait, let's go back. So I met him through a friend. Now, this friend had been telling me like, yeah, my friend, he like you and he want to take you out on a date, but you acting like you don't want to pursue him. And I'm just like, maybe I don't. So, girl, I finally ended up giving this dude a chance or whatever. We had went to this little kickback and we had, a little vibe or whatever. And he was actually pretty cool, like real decent or whatever, real good to talk to. He said he had just got out of a relationship with a woman that he was like, really in love with. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can, relate, because I had just recently got out of a relationship my damn self. So I'm like, okay, I see where he coming from. Now y'all already done sprayed my hair with the Tresemme heat protecting spray. So yeah. I'm like, I can see where he coming from or whatever with, like rebuilding yourself and just finding your own identity after being in a relationship for so long. It could be, a little weird experience to go through, but it's all worth it. And we connect on so many different levels, far as like intellectual and just our different perspectives on things. And that was refreshing. So we really talked for a long time, y'all. Surprisingly. And I was like, dang, I really was ducking and dodging this boy. And he actually was pretty cool. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going from here. Even though, y'all, what am I doing? Even though I was like, let me get this hair together. That's if this hair curl, y'all. Because, child, this vendor was not, never mind. Anyway, so I'm like, dang, I've been ducking and dodging this boy, and he actually pretty cool, but I wasn't really trying to put no stank on it, y'all, no emphasis on it, because I'm like, girl, these niggas, So I'm like, let's just see where this goes from here. So we kicking it or whatever. We talking on the phone back and forth. We texting. So we finally decide that we gonna, go out on a date, go out on a real date and actually try to give each other a chance. Because at this point we have been talking on the phone for like, I want to say maybe like 2 weeks after the little kickback or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me just give him a chance. He being consistent. He cool as fuck. Like, he not really putting no pressure on it. So I end up giving him a chance. We like, shit, we're gonna go out on a date. Now, y'all, girl, we go out on the first day. Now, the first day was pretty decent. It was cool. We go to the arcade, to the movies and shit. It was pretty cool. Now, after that, we grabbed something to eat and we were just vibing or whatever. So it was pretty dope. Now, this is what the shit hit the motherfucking fan at. It really did, because we tried to plan a whole nother day. Now, this was about, I want to say maybe like a month later. And girl, the shit got ghetto, and it got ghetto fast. Now, the first day, like I said, it went smooth. He paid for everything. He opened the door. The vibes were still the same. Like, it was cool. Second day come around, and shit, the motherfucker, it done switched up, baby. It done switched up on the system. Girl, first he acted like he really didn't even want to go. But I'm like, once I got there, so he like, okay, we're gonna go to the arcade, we're gonna do laser tag, we're gonna do all of this shit, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna drink, we're gonna kick it. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm not really tripping, I don't care. At this time, I'm like, shit, I'm cool, it's vibes, it's whatever. Like, so then, girl, we end up going to the motherfucking arcade and shit. Now, when I meet up with this nigga, he act like he got a little stank on his demeanor or whatever. And I'm just like, what's really tea? Because if you didn't want to go, you shouldn't have asked me out. So he like, nah, it ain't that. It's just, I got a lot on my plate right now and I'm trying to move and I'm really stressed and woo woo. So I'm like, okay, cool. I understand that. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not, thinking like, okay, he trying to move and this is why, he got an attitude. Woo, woo. I'm cooler. I'm like, okay, I can understand the stress of trying to move and trying to get your shit together and you pretty much doing the shit by yourself and trying to figure it out. So I'm understanding. But this is where this shit hit the fan at, because I can understand somebody up under stress from a natural situation or a lively shit. That's cool. But when the disrespect starts, that's when the empathy goes out the window. Now we on this date. Now at this point, we low key. We done been on a date. We went out on the first date, but we've been kicking it. Like we've been hanging out, shit like this. So we moving like we getting serious. Like we talking. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, we doing our shit, whatever that may be, but we doing it. Girl, we on this date now. Like I said, he came to the date with a little attitude on him, but he said the attitude came from him being tired from moving. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Now, my whole thing is, why is your phone blowing up? Why your phone going off? The whole time we in the car, this phone is going off to the point that he took the phone off the radio, y'all. Like, his phone was connected to his car. So the phone was going up so hard, he took it off. I'm like, wait a minute now. Now, of course, he did his little thing out here, but this one, that little phone. This one, y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. This one, that phone, this was the personal line. So I'm like, hold on now, wait a minute. I'm like, if you need to get that, you can get it. Like, you ain't got to keep ignoring whoever calling. And he like, no, it ain't nothing like that, I just don't feel like being bothered. And I'm like, you got a whole lot of so going on. If you want to be alone or you don't feel like being bothered, why the fuck did you come outside? But I'm thinking like, okay, well, he did just say he under stress or whatever. I ain't thinking nothing of it. But I'm still watching that this phone is blowing up, but he over here trying to put this phone on silent. Now I'm like, you gonna shut your whole phone down because there's one person calling instead of just telling them you don't want to talk. So we pull up to the motherfucking arcade. He lagging around getting out the car. And so I'm like, what you trying to smoke or something before you go in? Like, what's tea? What's up?
He like, be cool. We gonna go in a minute.
Who you talking to? Yeah, it's giving. I'm finna go the fuck home. So I get on the phone with my friend. I'm texting. Y'all know how we is. I'm texting. I'm like, bitch, this nigga tripping. I'm finna go. Like, she like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. He got a little funky little attitude up on him. But he talking about it's from stress of moving. But if you moving, stay home and get your stuff together. You didn't have to come out and you didn't have to come with an attitude. So, girl, the whole time he on the phone though. So he on his phone. I'm on my phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm like, do you want to go in or, can you drop me out? He like, can I drop you out? I'm like, yeah, cause you got a lot going on, and if you stressed, I really don't want to, add to the stress of like trying to go out, this, that, and the third. You can just go home and get your, rest or whatever.
No, we already here, so why would I go home? We finna go in on the inside if you had other, he told me, he said, if you had other plans, you could have told me that before we drove all the way out here.
What? If I had other plans? I said, it seemed like you got other plans. It seemed like you supposed to be somewhere that you ain't. And I'm trying to figure out where is that, because if we've been rocking, we've been rocking. I ain't rocking with nobody, so who you rocking with? And who blowing your phone up? So he like, you tweaking and I told you what that was, and woo, and girl, all this craziness. This man proceeds to get loud in this car, in this parking lot, with all of these people and kids out here, you know, families and stuff going into this building. Girl, this man is literally out here yelling. If you don't trust me, you don't have to be with me. And I told you what it was, and you still questioning it. So obviously you have insecurity. Girl, just a whole bunch of bullshit I have never heard. I said, what are you, like, what's your issue, dude? Girl, this man literally started tweaking on me, y'all. I cannot make this up. Girl, this man started tweaking on me in this parking lot. I said, hold on, baby. I ain't finna do this. This is not what we finna do. I'm out here pretty. It's the summertime. Girl, I am not finna play with nobody's son. Not up in no parking lot, not in no public place. So, girl, he told me, if you want to go home, you better find your own way home, because I don't appreciate the way you talking to me. You don't appreciate the way I'm talking to you. What? Like, you literally grown out here in this parking lot thinking that I'm finna stand here and go back and forth with you because you got some shit that ain't adding up and it ain't making sense, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It feel like, you know, if anybody should be mad, it should be me. Girl, that man was not trying to hear that, baby. He thought he was finna play that game. I said, you crazy as hell if you think I'm gonna play it with you. That's just that on that. Girl, so we out there we in a parking lot, we going back and forth about him taking me home and all of this shit. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not finna argue with you about taking me home, baby. I don't come nowhere with no money. So, girl, I'm trying to figure out how to get to the bus stop, girl, all type of shit. I'm like, yeah, he a dub. Like, baby, I can't even play around. Girl, why is this? I'm walking to the bus stop. This man is literally riding in his car down the street, screaming out the window, talking about some, get off in this car. Why is you walking? This, that, and the third. Now, I need to remind you, you just told me to find a way home. You was not taking me home. So now you trying to walk down the street and embarrass me like I'm a goofy and like we finna play this game out here in these nice suburban neighborhood. Like, no. Girl, I was like, I'm on the phone with my friend, girl, whole time. At this point, we on the phone. Like, we talking and I'm walking. Like, girl, I could not believe what the fuck was going on. Y'all, this is all in the parking lot of the arcade place, girl. I'm like, this is so weird to me, girl. So at this point, I'm walking, we talking, and I'm trying to figure out where's this bus stop at. Whole time, my phone is finna die, but I don't want to get off the phone with my friend because I'm like, this nigga is weird. You doing all this for what? All because I asked you a question. If you had something going on or you had some dealings or whatever the case may be, you could have just said that. We could have rescheduled this whole little situation. We could have been on about our business and I wouldn't have had to do none of this. So I'm like, no, I'm not finna get off the phone with my friend because you weird, sir. So, girl, my phone is finna die and I'm trying to truck it. I am trying to truck it. Girl, this motherfucking arcade place is back up in the boondocks of the boondocks. So I'm trying to figure out how to get back to the main street. Now, I need to remind y'all, it's like 7 something because who going to the arcade up in the day? No, you know, older people go to the arcade at night so we can drink and have fun. So it's like 7:30 at night and darkest of out here. I'm trying to get back to the main street so I could get to the bus stop, hopefully. And girl, this nigga is following me and tweaking with me. I'm nervous than a motherfucker, y'all. I promise you. I said, God, I don't know what's going on, but I don't got time to be playing with nobody, child. So I'm on the phone with my friend. My friend like, do you want me to come pick you up? Nah, I need to remind y'all, she in the bed pregnant, like pregnant, y'all. And I'm like, no, I know, I pretty much know where I'm going somewhat, but it's still weird because he tweaking like this. And girl, why I get almost to the main street and this nigga revs his engine up like he is finna run me over. Girl, I'm down. I jumped down into the ditch. And I need to remind you, we in like the suburb area of Chicago. So I basically jumped down into the ditch to keep this man from hitting me because all I can see is his headlights coming behind me and his engine going, girl. I said, what the? I'm down up in this nasty, stinking ass water. My pants is wet. My shoes is wet. Girl, I'm just stupid as hell out here at 7:30. Now I gotta get on a bus smelling like hot, I don't know who booty. And this nigga just freaked on me all because his phone was going off and he had attitude on the day that he invited me on. I said, nah, it can't get no ghettoer than this. It just can't. So then, girl, this is not a curl. These fly down curls be tricky sometimes. So at this point, my phone do the doo-doo. Girl, no, you not. No, you see, look, Siri. Look, don't play with me. Girl, this phone is finna go dead. I'm starting not to hear shit on this motherfucker phone. Like, everything could be going wrong. So I'm trying to truck it. I'm getting up out the ditch trying to truck it. Girl, because when I went down in the ditch, I didn't go all the way down, but I went down enough to get wet. And I'm trying to get up out this ditch, girl. This nigga done speeded off down the street. Now, when I get up out the ditch, I'm looking down the street. And I'm like, hopefully he gone at this point. Like, he done did what he done did, and it's gonna be that, and it's over with. Girl, why did I speak so soon? Why did I speak so soon, girl? Now, at this point, y'all, I done came up out this ditch. I'm going to the damn bus stop, girl. I can see the bus stop, but the bus stop like a little minute down the street or whatever. And this is by this Jewels. It's by the parking lot. And the Jewels is in the parking lot. So I'm like, okay, well, this is the open area. This is the main street. So I could be, I'll be good with whatever. If I got to walk, catch a cab, or whatever the case may be, like if this bus is not running no more. Because Chicago buses stop running at a certain time. But, different areas, different times. So I'm like, hopefully this bus has not stopped running because it took me a minute to even get to the main street, child. So the night is really fall. Like, it done fell. Girl, who but him sitting off in the damn parking lot when I get to the fucking Jewel? Girl, I said, nah, you got me wet. You act like you was finna fucking kill me. You doing all this tweaking shit. I'm not even finna play with you out here in these streets. At this point, I said, you know what? This last little 2 seconds on this motherfucking thing, on this phone, I'm finna call the police. Cause you tweaking. You doing too much over nothing. So I'm feeling a certain type of way. Girl, I get the dial the police number, child. That phone was so dead. That phone was dead, baby. So I'm standing at the bus stop and I'm just hoping and praying like I got this dead phone in my hand and this nigga sent off in his parking lot. I don't know what he finna try to do to me. I don't know what his issue is and why is he tweaking with me and what the fuck did this even come from, because we was just vibing so good. We was cooling and shit it was 100. Like, we was straight. Why the fuck I tell him to drop me off? Girl, look, I said, Miss Ella Marie, you better beat your feet. Like, cause baby, this nigga crazy. This nigga is motherfucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I'm like, this nigga is cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. Like, what is your issue, bro? He's sitting there. Every 2 seconds, he ran up the engine. He ran up the engine. So I noticed that after like 5-10 minutes of standing at the bus stop with the lights on me, like I'm getting interrogated or I'm on this, I don't know what type of weird ass TV show. Girl, I could see the bus in sight. I said, look, it's time for me to go, baby. I don't know if this the right bus, but child, we finna get on this bus. We is finna get on this bus and let it take us wherever we need to get away from this nigga too. So, girl, why? Once I start seeing the bus, I stopped hearing the engine running. Ran up, I should say. So I'm like, okay, well, you've been sitting here, ran the engine up this whole time, and y'all, I've been out, girl. Look, let me tell you something. I was looking head straight, like I ain't even know that was him behind me. I didn't want to give him no ammunition to come and do nothing, say nothing, or none of that. I just wanted to be left alone from his ass because he was weird as fuck. Now, once I see this bus in sight, I noticed that this car start ran up, y'all. Girl, why the fuck I turn around? I hold my phone up like this, like I was on FaceTime with somebody. Girl, I turn around. I look up, and who the fuck do I see in a reflection on my phone, y'all? I got the phone like this, so it looked like I'm on FaceTime with somebody. Girl, why the fuck this nigga standing behind me at the motherfucking bus stop? Y'all, when I tell you, I almost defecated on myself. He hits the glass. He hits the glass and literally tell me, you better not get on the bus. I'm getting on this bus, sir. And I'm looking, cause I'm just like, y'all know, like one of those moments where you just like, you in denial that this is going on, but you like, I gotta get up out this situation. Y'all, I'm looking at him now. At this point, I'm turning around, I'm facing him, and we in between the shield. He's on the other side of the bus shield, and I'm on this side of the bus shield. So I'm looking at him, but I'm looking at the bus like this. So I'm like, okay, by the time the bus pull up, that's when I'm gonna get my response. I'm not gonna say shit until this bus is close. Girl, this nigga looking at me, and I'm looking at him. Baby, we finna have a stare down. He looking at me, and I am looking at him. I'm like, this nigga just don't even know. I'm finna run my ass off on this bus. You just don't understand, baby. I promise you. I said, I don't give a fuck about none of these flip-flops, nip knocks, or whatever, girl. I'm finna put the plastic to the concrete, baby. Girl, this bus thing, like, it is moving slow, y'all. I'm talking about so slow. I said, come on now. Now, at this point, he looked, like I said, we staring at each other, girl. He looking at me like, if she move, what am I going to do? Because I'm all the way around this shield. Now, I could laugh at this, y'all, at this point in my life because I done got over it. But at that point in time, baby, it was not funny at all. I was scared as fuck. I'm like, I can't believe that this is going on. So this seemed like the longest little stare down of my whole entire stare down existence. Girl, this bus is taking forever. This nigga look like he got rage of a demon in his eyes. I don't know what the fuck to do. Ain't nobody in this Jewel's parking lot for some odd ass reason. I don't know if the Jewel's was under construction or what it was, but wasn't nobody in this parking lot but us. Girl, this bus is still down the damn street, seem like it, 12 miles away. And girl, this nigga is still staring at me like he is about to, I don't know, run through this bus shield like the Hulk, I guess. And I'm like, oh my Lord Jesus. Girl, finally, y'all, after sitting here staring at this nigga and trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to Gabby Douglas to this bus or not, y'all, I can see the bus. The bus is pulling up. Girl, this nigga starts to come around the bus shield. So I'm standing there in the middle of the bus shield, and we going back, like, it's literally like we finna play a game, a cat and mouse, y'all. Look, It's like we finna play a game of cat and mouse, literally. I'm standing in the middle of the bus shield. He's on the other side, finna get ready and come around the bus shield, y'all. I'm literally like this because I'm trying to figure out if he's finna come around the bus shield this way or come around the bus shield that way. Because whatever way he going, I'm going the opposite way because I'm finna get my ass on this bus. Girl, he get as the bus starting to catch it, like get closer, I'm panicking like this. So I'm guessing the bus driver is seeing me panic or whatever. Girl, it seemed like the bus started coming a little faster. So he finna get ready and come around the bus shield this way. Girl, I goes this way because no, we ain't huh. Girl, literally the bus pulls up. I hop on the bus, girl. This man gets on the bus with me. Yeah. I tell the bus driver, I said, look, he harassing me. Can you please call the police? Girl, I'm literally standing here in tears because I'm like, this nigga is so fucking creepy. Like, where did you, like, what was all of this coming from over a phone call, y'all? I'm like, all you had to do was go to wherever you was going and left me alone. This literally didn't have to do this. Girl, he gets on this bus.
Oh, I am so sorry. Like, I cannot, I don't know what you think of me, and this is not who I am, and you know me better than this.
Girl, he literally on this bus trying to act like he's finna soothe me over to get off this bus. Girl, I'm standing there looking at him and looking at the bus driver like, this is not the same nigga that just tried to fucking run me over. Like, what are you talking about? This is not who you are. Yes, the fuck it is, nigga. It's who you is. I didn't make this up. What?
He like, no, you got the wrong understanding, and I wanted to try to catch you before you came all the way up here. I didn't want you walking by yourself, and you're trying to get on the bus when you could get in the car with me and just go home.
Girl, the bus driver looking, and I'm just looking at the bus driver, and he is like, do not believe this. I'm like, ma'am, call the police. Like, why are you sitting here? Girl, this Caucasian out of proportion. This individual is standing here looking like, what's going on? So I'm like, ma'am, can you call the police? Like, I am not going anywhere with this person. He's trying to force me into the car. Can you please call the police? Like, I feel uncomfortable. I feel threatened. My phone is like, I didn't want to say my phone is dead. I just kept saying my phone. So I'm like, hopefully she gets the picture and girl, she tells us,
y'all are holding up the bus. I'm gonna need for you to either sit down or step off the bus.
I said, I'm finna sit down and he's finna step off the bus. She was like, well, if he pay his fare, I cannot remove him off the bus. I said, look, ma'am, he's causing a disturbance. Why you can't put him off the bus? Girl, look. So I start bagging up because at this point, I'm finna either go to the back of this bus and sit down, you finna get your ass up off here, or I'm finna run off this bus. Something finna happen. Like, if this, I'm looking at everybody else, like, it was literally like, I say, probably 3 or 4 other people on the bus. I'm looking at these people like, ain't nobody gonna do shit. Like, y'all literally just watching this dude try to persuade me to get off the bus. I'm in tears. I'm upset. And ain't nobody doing shit. Girl, this one guy stood up and was finally like, man, just leave her alone. She trying to, go on about her business. So I'm like, finally somebody said something. Girl, this nigga turns around and tell dude,
shut the fuck up before I knock you out.
what have I got myself into? What have I gotten myself into? Girl, this nigga sits down and literally shuts up and not say nothing else. I said, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Finally, at that point, she proceeds to get on the phone to call the police. Now the dude that got punked, I'm standing here crying, and she see this nigga's real image of what I've tried to tell her from the jump start of jumping on this bus like a maniac. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to step off the bus because you're really causing a disturbance with the customers. So now that he done said something and got his little, y'all know what I mean. he big. It just, y'all know what I mean. He done got punked. And now it's a disturbance because he done got punked. But when I was standing here in tears, it wasn't a disturbance. I said, girl, y'all, why he tells me you literally did all of this for nothing. We could have been in the arcade. But I'm going to let you be because I see that you're childish. I'll be childish, love. I don't care. I don't care. I will be childish. I will be immature. I will be stupid. I don't care. Get off of this bus so I can go home. Cause nigga, once I charge my phone up, I am blocking you. I am blocking your social media. I'm blocking everybody that know you. I'm blocking your mama, cousin them. I'm blocking your cousin, mama them. Like everybody's getting blocked. Everything that's in association with you is getting blocked. Girl, I don't even want to listen to songs that we listen to together. Like I don't want to kick it. I don't want to do nothing. Like literally. At this point, I am over it. I still don't know where the hell this bus is going, but I'm over it. Girl, this man walks off the bus, goes to the bus stop. This is how creepy he was. He goes to the bus stop, not back to his car. He stands at the bus stop and watched the bus pull off. Like, it was like a stare down, like a, I don't know, like a psychotic ass stare down. Literally, he's just watching the bus like this. So I'm on the bus just trying to figure out what the fuck did happen. And I'm just looking at him like, who are you? Like, what was this person that literally what I was just talking to for weeks? Like, what happened to that person? Girl, that nigga was crazy, baby. That nigga was crazy. And luckily that bus took me to the city. So, you know, that was a good thing. But girl, I don't know where that bus was going. That nigga was crazy as fuck. I never spoke to him ever again. After that day, I was like, I don't think I talked to nobody for like, girl, I don't know, for a while. Like, I was literally just kicking it with the people that I was kicking it with before him, and I knew they was cool, but nobody knew, girl. I was not trying to trust no fucking body after that. I was like, that is so weird, because I literally was talking to this boy for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I never knew that he had this side to him. I don't know who, I still don't know to this day who he was talking to or who was calling his phone, but girl, look, child, I am the master of minding my business now, baby. I don't have time, and I look for all the red. Like he really didn't show no red flags when we were talking. Like he was more of a just make sure you get home safe. Call me when you get there. He never gave no crazy signals that I feel like would have told me that this was the type of person he was. But child, after that shit, I was like, baby, you don't know who you dealing with nowadays. And girl, I just want to make sure that y'all are being safe. If y'all feel uncomfortable in any situations, or y'all feel like it's something that ain't right about a person, your spirit is just itching when you around people, girl, take heed to that, and just remember to always have something on you, always be able to get home, and stay safe, y'all. Stay safe for real. This is all I have for this story time. Like I said, I didn't talk to that nigga no more, girl. I blocked him on everything. I went and looked him up on certain social medias just to block him. So girl, that was a dub for me. I just could not take it. Like I said, I still don't know who it was he was talking to or what he had going on that made him flip out like that. Girl, my friend tried to tell me an update about him or whatever the case might be, because, you know, I told y'all that we met through a friend kickback. Girl, I was like, baby, I don't want to know shit about him. I'm over him. Ma'am, don't tell me shit about his crazy ass. He probably need to be in somebody's psych ward, because that nigga was crazy for real. So I'll see y'all in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you can receive your text message, so you can come when the videos is dropping, baby, or they finna drop. I'll see you guys in my next one. Follow me on all my social medias to keep up with me outside of YouTube, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, fool.